Alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Lewis has got a target on his opponent. From the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk, you can see exactly what's in his scope. Evil Ways is coming to the ring with his entourage of cornermen, but they look calm, cool, and collected. Hard to believe that they're going to be firing off punches within moments.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway.
Keep moving.
Nice block by Lewis. Lewis's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
Unload.
Right to the body. Eddie, I'm going to be kind in simply describing one of our fighters tonight as just having low stamina. He's going up against a guy who's a high motor guy tonight.
Yeah, what I think he has to do, and I'll be kind too, is he just has to go for broke. Go for the Hail Mary. Jump right on the faster guy.
Good block by Evil Ways. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Evil Ways has done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Left to the body. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning, because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
What an impact that left hand just made by Lewis. Evil Ways is proving to be elusive. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Evil Ways, his corner better explain to him clearly why he lost that last round. His accuracy was way off.
Well, if you're looking to find change on the beach, you go out there with a metal detector. Well, right now, we need a punch detector. He needs a punch detector. He needs a jab to find the mark.
Walk into him without throwing a punch. Listen to me. You're not giving me enough punches, okay? Throw.
Here we go. Round two is underway.
Back to the body.
Well-targeted left hand by Evil Ways. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Lewis. Just ate a big uppercut He's in bad shape. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Lewis is able to land a nice, clean left hand. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Digging in with a left to the gut. Good biting, snapping shot by Evil Ways. Oh, what a whiff by Lewis. Evil Ways is tagged by a powerful body shot. 10 seconds remaining in this round. See how he targets that hook? Evil Ways has got to find a way to land more of these punches. It's okay to throw punches, but not if they're just drifting off to space.
Absolutely, and space is it. He's in space. He's too far away. He has to get the right range.
Look at me. This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Just keep throwing punches. Make your presence known.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Unable to score with the hook. You see him holding on. Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. It's tough to assess, but Lewis's cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges had...
He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. What a big shot. Oh, and he goes down. First knockdown tonight. Lewis is getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. He digs in with a left hand to the body. A good block.
That's what I want to see.
Well timed by Lewis. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
That's a massive power shot to the body by Lewis.
Keep doing what you're doing.
See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Lewis.
Block! Block!
Lewis is now in a spot that many fighters have faced numerous times, and that is, how do you deal with seeing your own blood and knowing that you have incurred some serious damage? Look at that cut around the eye.
No, for a fighter to be able to move to the top, he's got to be tested in a lot of areas. Sometimes the test comes when he's hurt. He's hit on the chin. He's dropped for the first time. Sometimes the test comes when you drop the other guy and he gets up and he comes at you. And sometimes the test comes in the form of a cut. When you see your first blood, when you see it, that it's your blood. How do you behave? We're going to find out right now.
Round number 4 underway. Evil Ways is only won one round, but it was a significant round, Teddy.
Yeah, he scored a knockdown. Obviously, he knows that he got that extra point there. And more importantly, he knows for the future he can hurt the guy.
Lewis is going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in your mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
Good right hand. And he ties up on the inside. Evil Ways is able to avoid that punch.
Keep moving, keep moving. Keep that
Halfway through round number 4. That's a serious power punch he just landed to the head. Able to land the hook to the head.
Watch the hook.
That hook was well off the mark. Evil Ways' his punches are way off the mark. He's been committed to throwing plenty of them. He just hasn't been committed to hitting plenty of the target.
No, and it's not like his opponent suddenly became the invisible man. I mean, he's right there in front of him. It's just that he's tired, and these punches are coming from left field, and guess what? They're not getting to the plate.
Keep doing what you're doing.
10 seconds to go in the 4th. Lewis has got a bloody nose right now. I don't know if it's broken, but the bottom line is it's going to be a distraction. And round 4 comes to an end. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
It's too fucking close. We don't want this to go to the judges' scorecards, right? You got any more of these? You need to cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Just cover up.
Round number 5 has arrived. Blocks the headshot.
You need to keep that head moving.
That's a good left hand by Evil Ways. He's getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Lewis. Evil Ways is able to land a good, solid left hand. There he is from long range using that jab.
So if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
Lewis is almost out of it there. He was stunned.
Hey, keep fighting. Just let it go.
Gets rid of that effort. Solid. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in you.
We got it.
You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me.
All right.
Listen, threw a wide punch and he caught you. You tighten up your punches, all right?
Throw that away.
Hey, don't get careless, okay? Don't fight his fight.
You got any more of these? I'll do one. Hold it. More gloves? Yeah.
Evil Ways, his hope is for him to be steady on his feet and just survive at this point. Remember, that last round, he was down and nearly out.
Well, his hope is that his corner revived him during that minute rest. And also they gave him good advice, because the most important thing is don't let what happened the last round happen again. Correct what you did wrong.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
1-2, 1-2.
Evil Ways is scoring with that right hand. Right to the belt line. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. And banging away he goes. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
One, two, three, four, five.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Head and body, head and body.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself.
Don't fight his fight.
Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th. Is this another one of those nights?
A headshot blocked. Lewis is making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Lands a big hook. Lewis is left, working well that time. Left to the body. You see, he sits and waits and then strikes with that counter punch by Lewis.
Keep working the body. Go!
10 seconds to go in the 7th.
relax. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. That's it. Now listen, I need you to keep working the body. And when his hands drop, uppercut him up. Okay? Go to the...
I need you to throw more punches. Body, bang, the body, hit the body.
Teddy, the start of round number 8 here, as we look at your scorecard, Lewis has got himself a slight lead, but still a lot of time to go here. He can't let off the gas pedal.
No, that would be the worst thing. Part of why he's ahead here is because he's on that gas pedal. What I mean by that, Joe, is his offense is keeping the guy at a certain range where he doesn't want to take chances. He doesn't want to do anything. He needs to keep that offense going.
Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Beat him to the punch!
Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Evil Ways.
Back to the body!
He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there, was the cover.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. And round 8 comes to an end. Lewis is, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumping and throw the lead right hand, all right? And you are winning this fight. There you go.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Lewis is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Work the body!
Big shot there. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? Lewis is going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around. They're wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes. Kill some time. Make the referee come in between you and break you.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Did you see that? That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Keep working the body.
Evil Ways is killing me watching him here. I mean, he doesn't need a 20-by-20 ring. They could fight this thing in like a phone booth here.
No, he looks like one of those cars you see on the side of the road where they removed all the tires, all the wheels. He's not going anywhere.
How you feeling? He's counterpunching. You need to be aware of that, okay? Watch for the counter. You can't let this guy throw first. I mean,
Hey, hey, keep your hands up, all right? You're not protecting yourself.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
looking good. Keep your hands up.
Evil Ways, his jab lands well. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Lewis has been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, Joe, is make an adjustment. Well, we used to tell the fighters, when a guy's elusive like this fighter is right now, you have to shorten your punches up. Shorten them up a little bit, have less space to travel. They have a better chance of getting to that elusive target.
Able to lock in that target and bring it home well.
One or two more of those, it'll be the end of the night.
Final 10 seconds. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Evil Ways. And this round comes to an end.
Okay, don't worry. You're doing fine. I need you to move your head more side.
Just keep working, and this is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, all right? Just don't get lazy. You're winning this fight. Okay, listen, you can throw him off with some head movement. I mean, that's it. Throw him off with head.
Start of round number 11, Teddy's scorecard. Evil Ways is not down by much, but I don't like the way he looks at all, Teddy. It looks like he doesn't have much left in the tank.
Yeah, and you wonder about his training camp. You really have to wonder, did he do enough? Because there should be a little reserve when we're looking at right now.
Oh, that's a big hook right there. A flush hook scores well for him. An accurate left by Evil Ways. Evil Ways is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
Focus, relax.
Big shot, the left crashed home. Look at that. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
This fight is over. Evil Ways is a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. Lewis's knockout ability cannot be underestimated. This fight had everything leaning decision. They were coasting along, then he ended it.
Well, this one brings you back to the annals of the sport, the history of the sport. I mean, it makes you think about the great Joe Louis when he caught Khan late in the fight. Marciano when he caught Walcott late in the fight. Great, great situation here.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.